If you are pregnant or you've recently had a baby, this podcast is for you. I am your host, Kath Bequee, a physiotherapist working in women's health and mum of 3. Join me each week as we dive into all things pregnancy care, childbirth and postnatal recovery, helping you have a wonderful pregnancy and afterbirth experience. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss any episodes. Well, hi there. Welcome to our very first episode of the FitNest Mama podcast. I am your host, Kath Bequee from FitNest Mama, where I'm a physiotherapist in women's health, helping women have active pregnancies, confident childbirths, and strong postnatal recoveries, helping them get back to doing what they love with confidence and a bubba by their side. Before we jump into this first episode, I just want to let you know of the FitNest Mama launch giveaway. To say thank you for joining me on this fun journey of starting a podcast, there are a few prizes going up for grabs. These prizes are perfect if you're pregnant or you've recently had a baby. To go into the draw to win the main prize of a gift recovery box and 3 months free membership to FitNest Mama. Or there are also runners-up prizes of 1 of 5 free 3 months membership to FitNest Mama. All you need to do is head to fitnessmama.com/giveaway and simply enter your name and email address. It's super easy to do and the link is in the show notes. If you win or you're a runners-up, you'll have access to online workouts, amazing resources, guest speakers, and you'll have support from myself, perfect for any stage of pregnancy or afterbirth. Right, let's get into this first episode. Alright, let's get into this bit of an introductory, short little episode. So I thought today I would let you know a bit about myself and why I have started this podcast. So I won't bore you with details of my CV, but I'm a physiotherapist working in women's health. I have postgraduate training in pelvic floor rehab. I have been a Pilates instructor for years and years, and I'll be able to give you the evidence-based tips and tricks to help you through your pregnancy and postnatal journey. I am also a mum of 3 young girls, and I have always loved women's health. Right from day one, I worked one way or another with women. I remember being a young new grad, I think I was 21 or 22, heading to my first job, which was it was a private practice, and I worked in the hospital as well, in a small, in the regional centre of Australia, and I was only female. So it was literally on my first day as a new grad that they gave me my first patient, who was a lady in hospital with really bad mastitis, and I had to use ultrasound to help with her mastitis. So I was sort of thrown into the deep end, and I just loved it from day dot. Anyway, it was during my second pregnancy that I personally struggled with everything. So my first pregnancy, I had found it a bit of an easy journey. I was able to stay fit and active. I was loving being pregnant. And then when I became pregnant with my second, it was a whole new experience and it was a bit of a shock to the system. So just to summarise, I had really bad pelvic pain. We had moved house. I think with every other pregnant woman out there that seems to, for some reason, move house or have major changes in their life just before a baby is born. But we'd moved house. I had a toddler and I was doing too much and I knew it. But when you're moving house, even though I wasn't lifting heavy boxes and I wasn't doing the manual work as such, you do a lot more than you usually would. So anyway, one day I just struggled. Just suddenly, overnight, I struggled to walk even 10 metres. I struggled to care for my toddler. I struggled to do basic care for my toddler. So I knew the importance of seeking treatment for my pain. I knew the benefits of staying active, and I was unable to do either. I just found I couldn't access it. I struggled to get to appointments. I struggled to get my toddler in and out of the car, walking to the car park and then to the clinic. It was all super difficult. And sometimes when I did make it to appointments, I was in even more pain after all the effort of getting there, and I just didn't think it was worth it. So I stopped seeking treatment for my pain. And it was a bit of a slippery slope. And I distinctly remember thinking, if I feel this lost, despite all my extra knowledge and training I've had in women's health, if I find it this difficult to seek treatment for my pelvic pain, how are other pregnant and new mums going to do it? So this experience totally ignited a spark. And I just thought there has to be an easier way for women to be able to access quality information without hauling their baby or toddler in and out of the car. There has to be an easier way to be able to do workouts, quality workouts from home at a time that is convenient for you or for them. And this led to the birth of FitNest Mama. So this has been my passion project for the last few years, and it provides online workouts and heaps of resources to help women have a healthy pregnancy, confident birth, and strong postnatal recovery. So, getting back to this podcast, what can you expect from this podcast? Each week I will be dropping a bite-sized, baby-friendly episode on a variety of topics. I plan to cover everything related to helping you have a healthy and active pregnancy, whether or not that's information about pelvic pain or pelvic floor and core, abdominal muscle separation, or how to stay fit and active. I will be speaking to industry professionals about topics including childbirth and breastfeeding. Nothing is going to be untouched. Yes, we will be talking about everything from boobs down to your bum and everything in between. And yes, you can expect to hear conversations focused around vaginas, sex, the nitty-gritties of childbirth, and the joys and not so joys of parenthood. We will discuss anything here to help you have a healthy and active pregnancy, confident childbirth, and strong postnatal recovery so that you can get back to doing what you love with a bubba by your side. So there is a quick disclaimer. The advice offered in this podcast is of a general nature and certainly doesn't replace the advice of your doctor, midwife, paediatrician, physio, or other trusted healthcare professional. Anyone who is able to see you face to face and offer that personalised information. Have a fabulous day, everyone, and I look forward to you joining me very soon for another episode of the FitNest Mama podcast. And before I sign off, please remember, if you would like to be in the launch giveaway, all you need to do is head to fitnestmama.com/giveaway. You will then go into the draw for a free, amazing gift pack and 3 months free membership to FitNest Mama, which will help you to have a healthy pregnancy, confident birth, and strong postnatal recovery. And don't forget to hit subscribe to this podcast so you don't miss any future episodes. Have a fabulous day, everyone, and I look forward to you joining me very soon for another episode of the FitNest Mama podcast.